Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toffee Bluecast. We are live with the pre-match talk for Everton versus West Ham the night before, as we always do. And we're going to go through it as we always do. People that are on X, if you are listening in on X, we do, as a channel, pay so you can watch it on X. So it goes over to X Live. You can watch it live from X. If you comment, the comments do come over. The link is there as well if you do want to come over to YouTube. There's loads of regulars in the YouTube comments, so you get a bit more interaction on the YouTube. It also goes live to Facebook as well. Some of you might be listening on the Facebook. If you haven't gone over to Facebook, it's just Toffee Bluecast Facebook. There's only about 30, 40 Toffees on there. That needs to grow. We've got 12,000 people on X, and we've got about 6,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So if you can get behind us, we do appreciate it. But let's get into the business, people. It's not what you want to hear, but I have to do it. Here we go. We needed this. We needed this because I feel that we're still stung from going out in the cup, and we need to get ourselves back on track or get ourselves happy again. Paul, how are we feeling, mate? You okay?
Yeah, good. One of them weekends where we just we sat back in the shadows and just sat and laughed and pointed and howled and then we get our chance to make good things tomorrow night as well. So it's been nice to watch and not have our weekend completely ruined. Maybe we can start the week off on a proper high and a good performance.
To anyone that's thinking, you know what? Why is this show 10 minutes late, right? I had one of these Lucozade bottles, and you know where they do the lids now, so the lid is like still attached. Now the lid's still attached, which fair enough, I get it. But now it's still attached. When you go to put it on, you can't sometimes get it on. And I've half put it on and put it on the floor and then knocked it over, and it's gone up like all over my room. So, yeah, that's why I'm late. Absolute Michael Keane moment. So, not at the minute Michael Keane moment, but old Michael Keane moments. That's what happened, people. That's why I'm late.
It happens, mate. It happens.
Does it, though?
Well, it does to you, yeah.
Yeah, good point. I can imagine it doesn't to other people. Yeah, Emma, you're right. She's just said sticky as, yeah. Oh,
it's not. I hate that. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going to take this, sticky hands, but let's just move on from that straight away because I know how people can be on this channel, especially after 9 o'clock.
In the comments.
Yeah, it's no excuse. It is Luke's.
Ours will be all over that.
Yeah, well, they're all as bad as each other, to be fair, these regulars. Liam in the house as well, Ross in the house, giving you all a shout out. We'll interact with you as much as we can. What we do in this show to get ready for the big game, sometimes we do get opposition fans on. I probably do need to liven up on that and get a few more on. But what we do is we talk about the other team, we talk about Everton, we then do a lineup prediction with you. So we want your lineup prediction, and then we finish with a score prediction. And by the time we've done all that, Red Button Walls ready for the game. So, it's a cracker. Stay with us. Won't be long, and you should enjoy it if you do. Paul, West Ham, What are you thinking? They've just got a manager bounce. But before, because I always forget, I want to give. There's a lad called Michael, absolute Everton legend. He's Michael. His name's Michael. Sometimes he goes on YouTube bits and bobs. I know he's been on Adam's channel, and he is literally an Everton legend. And he's drawn the Toffee Bluecast badge. Michael did, and he goes, "I've done this for you." How cool is that?
That's good, Dana. It is lovely, that.
Right. Yeah. So Michael literally didn't even ask him. Michael's put himself out, seen our badge on Twitter, and thought, I'm going to draw the Toffee Bluecast badge. And it's not easy to draw, to be fair. It's hard to get the microphone right. Sweets are good. I like that. I do like that.
And you know, as a teacher as well, you know, sometimes you get people sort of giving you drawings and things like that, and I love it. I think it's really nice that someone's taken the time to do something like that. So, cheers, Mike.
Yeah, and he does pictures of players as well. And shout out to you, Mike, because I said I'd give you a shout out, and I did. Moving on, We just talked about one legend. There's another legend that's absolutely up there with him. This little lad.
Yeah.
Bradley. So this game, I mean, do you want to say, Paul, what they're doing? Why is this game linked to Bradley? Because we've seen Everton come out.
Yeah, well, it's over a few years, isn't it, really? But there's the Bradley Lowery Foundation, which is something that's good that came out of something that was not so nice. And we played Sunderland at least once sort of during while Bradley was still with us and going through his treatment. And we did quite a lot. And I think the Lowery family and the foundation were appreciative of that, and that's when we've played Sunderland at our place, and he's worn a jacket and everything else. And so tomorrow night there's going to be one or two things linked to Bradley. I think Jermaine Defoe, who's really close to him as well, is going to be there, and we've obviously got lots of links with Sunderland through Pickford and one or two other bits. So yeah, it's close to Everton hearts, and we just wanted to make sure that everyone was aware of the Bradley Lowery Foundation and to look out for it tomorrow, whether you're at the game or it's mentioned on TV.
Well, there was going to be a clap during the game. There's going to be a moment of memory. I did see that. So look out for that. I'm sure you'll get told. There is going to be a clap. That'll be a special moment as well, where we take a moment to think of Bradley, and Defoe will be there as well. That'll be emotional for him, and we support what the family do. And I think it's fantastic what the family do, to be fair, because what they've been through, it's massive that they are still supporting probably other people that are going through the same thing, and they're still doing stuff in that community to help people because they know what it can be like. And I did see, I can't remember the exact stuff because it's only little bits and bobs I've read. I did see Jermaine Defoe put a big lump of money to support the foundation, and I'm sure Everton have done so as well. So yeah, it's a cracking cause. We are supporting it, and I just personally, I love to see this because I think it's massive that we never forget. We never forget. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that we're doing something for Bradley tomorrow, like you say, years down the line. Is incredible, and I think you should do that. You should just never forget. And he was amazing. Honestly, I didn't even know him, but I felt like I knew him. And what a kid! And he'll be looking down tomorrow. And it's good that Everton do. I do believe that that's the reason Everton is such a big football club. You know, because we're powerful on stuff like this. We really are. I think we're a football. Everton's like a football club that goes deep within the heart. And if there's anything happens, someone needs supporting or someone needs an operation, an Evertonian needs an operation, or Evertonians pull together. We really do. And I like what we do when things get serious like this. And we'll support Bradley tomorrow, Bradley, and I can't wait for this. There's loads of stuff in the comments. People saying, "Hark, such a lovely lad." Yeah, I bet his parents will be there as well, probably. Maybe.
Yeah, his parents are amazing. We're both parents, and to have to go through what they went through is you won't want to imagine it, to be fair. So yeah, fair play to them, and lots of love for doing what they've done.
Yeah, so look out for that tomorrow, people.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul.
Just continue to do as well. So
yeah, so look out for that tomorrow, people. Shout out to Bradley as well. That will be going on. So into the game, and I spoke about it a little bit then. New manager bounce. We didn't want the manager sacked before we played him, did we? Sometimes it can go the opposite way. The new manager can have a crap first game. David Moyes did that with us against was it Tottenham? His first game. And
actual first game was
the
Villa.
one where we just got. Was it Villa? We got beat, didn't we? First game, yeah. And I can remember that first game where it didn't matter that much. Moyes just wanted to assess what he's got. So it can work as a manager bounce, or it can work as it's not that serious for the first manager, and he needs to evaluate first. But they're all going to be jumping on the manager bounce, ain't they? So scary game. And we did play them in the friendly as well, didn't we, Paul? So we know this is not no easy game. They beat us in the friendly.
No, I don't. I don't want to be too cliche, but there's no easy games in the Premiership. It certainly
No.
isn't for us, anyway.
I've been watching the games this weekend because obviously we're last. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Like Crystal Palace is sensational. Shout out to Crystal Palace, by the way. Really proud of you. Love you. I love it when you do stuff like that, when you knock them out of the cup and you beat them. But yeah, a lot of teams good. And a lot of teams spend now as well. There's a lot of big squads I'm noticing. A lot of you look at Forest, they've got massive squad, loads of good players on the bench. And then they've all got it. Newcastle, loads of bad players on the bench. Loads of teams have got a lot of players on the bench now that they're bringing on. Even your Bournemouth and stuff like that, bringing loads of players on. So very strongly,
and I think
no easy game.
No, and looking at sort of scores from the weekend as well, if anyone was banking on the bottom three to be the three to go down, it's not a shoe-in. It's not a shoe-in. Sunderland winning away against
Saka was
Forest, Leeds
fantastic.
winning again at home. I mean, Burnley obviously have had a bit of a tougher game than most, but it could be quite competitive down there, and it's nice to think so far. Let's think that we would hopefully not be involved in any of that this year, and we're looking up rather than looking down, which was horrible.
So I know Calvert-Lewin scored the week before, but I was watching a bit of the Leeds game, and Calvert-Lewin through one-on-one hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and I was thinking, I'm so glad he's not doing that for me. Straight at the goalkeeper for Leeds. He missed about 2-3 chances Calvert-Lewin did last game. So I did watch that one. I did watch Sunderland as well. Xhaka was fantastic for Sunderland. What a signing that is. And they've got a lot of players as well. So everyone's fantastic this season. So we've got to be at our very, very best. Have you got anything put on the screen, Paul? Let's have a bit of look at what they are and what we are on the lineups. And then we'll do the lineup prediction.
Yeah, well, form-wise, this is where we're sort of we're coming from and what we've been doing. Let's just show that. So, last few games, obviously, we had a nice one against Wolves and then a not so nice one. So the last week has been somewhat frustrating for various reasons. The second half performance across the road was positive, but we just couldn't quite create enough, and then we felt as though we should have done far better than we did against Wolves. Neither half was fantastic in there. We played all right, but we just let ourselves down with a couple of moments. And obviously the draw against Villa. So there's things to improve and there's things to continue doing. And for West Ham, well, obviously not that great because they got rid of Mr. Potter. So that's where they are at the moment. Smashed. I mean, absolutely mullered against Chelsea. Obviously lost it away against Wolves. Did beat Forest. I mean, not Forest weren't great either. They beat them 3-0, but then hammered 3-0 and then beat 2-1, and then the shotgun goes off and Potter's in line for the Man United job. I mean, you can't make it up, can you? So that's where they are. You don't know what's going to turn up, but they can score a goal sometimes. So we've got to be aware of that. But form-wise, we were on a kind of a little bit of a downer, and we're looking to go back up. And now they've been on a right downer, and they're looking for Nuno to be the one to be the new West Ham Messiah. So we'll see what happens there.
About time we beat West Ham at home, Pooter says. West Ham is a bit of a dodgy game for us, isn't it? But they haven't won much.
We've not had the best. Yeah, it's been up and down. 1-1 last season, I think it was. Didn't Jacob equaliser last year? So this is. I mean, they've got some decent players, yeah, like you say. So, I mean, this is just flash score. So this is one suggestion. I'll just go a little bit higher so you can see the keeper. But they still got Bowen. They still got Paqueta, or however you say his name nowadays. Somerville has his moments. Ward-Prowse is nailed on to score against us, isn't he, tomorrow? He always seems to do that. But they're not great.
Bowen as well seems to be.
You look at the middle of defence. Is those four at the back must be feeling a little bit battered and bruised at the moment because there's not a lot of love there from what I've read.
The comments are coming in. Bowen as well. Bowen's another one. I know you say Ward-Prowse scoring against us. Remember him used to doing it for Southampton. But Bowen's another one. He's a little bit of a bugger that we've got to watch out for. The defence is weak when I look at it, though. Like I feel like there was loads of talk about us getting Walker-Peters. They ended up getting him. Still feel I don't think he's incredible, Walker-Peters, personally. I think you can get at him. I think Grealish has got a wicked chance against him. That Diouf one, I think if I'm saying his name correctly, that's Illiman's friend and Garner Gay's friend. He plays for their international team, and when West Ham signed him, he had the best stats around, apparently. Tackles, everything, smashing it. He's really fast, really good at tackling. He had all the best stats. And I remember on a West Ham thing, he got asked a question and they said, which team are you looking forward to playing the most? And he said Everton. A little bit of information for you, because he says he can't wait to play against his mate Iliman and Jai and Garner Gay. So there you go, bit of damn information for you. I do know me stuff.
Well, that'd be good and all that, because I'd like to see if he if you really don't like the person that you're playing against, full of this. You don't like the person, your tackles will be a bit strong if you don't like the person you're playing against. So if he's mates with the lad that he's playing against, he might just hang back just a little bit, and sometimes that can make the difference as well. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, if you're listening, Chief, don't take your boy Illiman and Jai out. Otherwise, it won't be comfortable in your international games. So, go be competitive. It is an interesting one because he's going to want to defend well against Illiman and Jai, but Illiman and Jai is going to want to rip him up. So it's going to be a battle to look down that side to see what happens. And I'm interested to see who's going to win. Hopefully it's Illiman and Jai, but I'm pretty sure he'll be up for it because it's his friend.
I think they're looking at some of the games that they've had recently. The Palace one being a fair shout. Just their shape is just they're disorganised, and that may well have just come from maybe some of them didn't agree with what Potter was trying to do, or players have changed, and then they're just not sure in terms of who they're playing next to and stuff like that, and it can really throw you. So it's all about. So I suppose it's all about how much Nuno's been able to put in place, and in the couple of days that he's had, you can only put in so much. But now they will be trying much harder for a new manager because they want to stay in the team, don't they?
I did see Paul say in the comments, is Merlin Roll available for this game? He isn't. David Moyes said in the press conference. And I also don't think the left backs, Asnu, is going to be available either. I don't think he's going to play much by what Moyes said. Moyes said he's got him, but he knew that he isn't going to play a lot. It's a bit frustrating, to be fair. But Moyes said he needs to work his way through to play. I think he'll play a lot in the under-21s before he plays. It seems a bit like a Shamiti, where he might not play that much.
He's just teeny tiny at the minute. We need to get that pump him up a little bit. Miko was the same. Miko was beefed up a bit from when he first started with us. He's not as stringy now, would you believe it? But you need a little bit of weight behind you, I think. That's probably why the likes of Lamptey, Brighton, who's absolutely rapid. As soon as he started playing, everyone thought, he's really quick, isn't he? He's really this, that, and the other. But then eventually he was not sort of kept in the side mainly from a physical point of view. If there's anyone
Well,
from Brighton watching, then let us know if I'm wrong. But that's what it looked like.
I watched a lot of football this weekend, and one thing I've noticed is that the long throwing has come back in bigger than ever. The long throw is a thing. Yeah,
hasn't
like
it?
Arsenal do the long throw. I can't remember who else it was.
Brentford lad. There was a Brentford lad, yeah.
The Brentford lad. He was like he was a right back for Brentford, and he was having shots. The keeper had to save something top corner from a throw-in, and I'm not even joking, with power. And the keeper just fingertip saved it for the throw-in top corner. And then they had a lot of chances from his throw-ins, and he had a wicked throw. It was one of them, like a proper Delap one, where it looked like it was going a certain place, and it gets higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, get him signed, because he was a good right back, fast.
Well,
and he also had the long throw as well.
Yeah, Jake's been taking ours. O'Brien's been taking
not as big as them, though, is it, Paul?
And, not as long, but I tell you what, it certainly got to the 6-yard box. Maybe something about the ball, something that just who's the strongest lads? Who can do this? You know, maybe seeing teams defend stronger as units and working more on team play in terms of defensive attributes, and maybe thinking we need a few more strings to our bows, and it doesn't have to be pretty anymore. So throw-ins are a proper weapon if you've got it.
James has said, "F me, can't sort corners, never mind long throws." It's frustrating because you actually want Jake O'Brien in the actual box, don't you? I suppose. Like, we know you've got Jake O'Brien on the long throws, but he's 6'6". Maybe next season get that Brentford right back, get Jake O'Brien playing centre back, and get him doing the long throws to Jake O'Brien and Brantford. That'd be a good one, and Tarkowski. But yeah, the long throw is definitely back, and that's the reason I said that, is because we was talking about Asnu, and we was basically saying, why isn't Moyes playing? Why is Moyes not that keen on him? You do need to be physical on that back post and front post, don't you, as a wing back? Mikolenko is quite strong now. He has beefed up. Mikolenko is he'll put himself about. And obviously, Jacob Bryan on the other side is massive. He's a giant. So it is a lot more physical. Any weaknesses here?
Asnu would have to end up sort of going out to the edge of the box or something, and someone else would have to come in and do that defensive job, just from height. It's not even his fault. A few people are asking about who we've got playing or not playing, and who they've got playing or not playing. So I'll just have a little wobble of this as such. But Roll is still injured, and Brandwaite is still injured as well.
Yeah.
So that seems to be the case for that. Let me just see what kind of non-signed it. Bear with me for a second. So in the comments anyway, put your lineups, because we'll have a little look at that in a few moments as well.
Yeah, so get your lineup prediction. We want the 11 players that you want to see tomorrow. If you can let us know your 11 players.
It'd be interesting if there's 192 people. There you go. Suchet.
There you go. Suchet, that's good. Red card, didn't know. Yeah, take that. Wan-Bissaka as well. Yeah, that's good for us. It says 191 people have clicked on. Probably even more clicked on than that. If you can, we want to get the likes on. So if you can like it now before you come off, just in case you forget. While you're watching now, you think, just click that like for us. And it helps with the algorithm on YouTube. It'll just go out to more Everton fans if you do that. So if you can click the like, it will put us higher up on the algorithm and get more likes on the channel and help us. So hit the like, please, and make sure you subscribe if you can.
Shall we go through what we hope the team to be?
Yeah, let's do this. I feel like, yeah, let's do this. What are you thinking then?
Well, I'm just throwing on our little lineup builder, and we will sort that.
So me and Paul, we're going to do a joint team, and then You lot in the comments, put your lineup prediction, what lineup you want in the comments, and we'll read yours out after. We'll put all yours on the screen. I can see a few have done it. Nick Carr's just done it. He's put his lineup. If you can, let us know. Scar's just put his lineup that he wants. We'll read your lineups. We don't miss you out. Trust me. We want to see what lineup you want. And I know some people are thinking, I can't be asked to do that. Well, we generally like to see what you think would be the answer for this game. Me and Paul will do a joint one. Here we go. This is mine and Paul's. Get yours in while we're doing this, and then we'll finish with score predictions, people. He's a Mackin, he's a blue, he's a toffee through and through. He hates Newcastle, he hates the shite. Jordan Pickford is dynamite. Come on, everybody. He's a Mackin, he's a blue, he's a toffee through and through. He hates Newcastle, he hates the shite. Jordan Pickford is dynamite. Yes, I'm sorry, but that just felt so good. I don't even regret it. Whoa, Jordan Pickford in goals. Right, I'm not going to sing songs for everyone, by the way. It's just, that was in my head. Left back, should we put Mikalenko in there? He'll be fit, won't he, now? He's had a bit of...
I think he's okay, and Angry Moyes hasn't said anything otherwise. What do you think of Moyes' press conference Friday?
I think he was an absolute knobhead, not in a harsh way. And the reason I get what people say, he gets asked the same questions. The questions are crap. This, that, and the other. Well, I'm not being funny, right? That's their job, is to come and ask you questions that they think the fans. Those journalists are coming in, nice people. They're coming in and they're going to try and ask questions that they think the fans want you to answer, right? That's what they do. Moyes knows that they've got to do that, right? So don't be arsey to them. Moyes is a bit cold on some of them, ending it awkward on some of the conversations with people. And I'm thinking, don't be a miserable... I know you're getting older, mate, but don't be a miserable old fart, right? They've got to ask those questions. Give them a little bit of respect. The questions wasn't that bad for him to be cold on the questions, I don't think, personally. He didn't own up to losing the game. Like, he didn't... Some people are saying, well, he lost in the cup. What do you expect? I'd be angry. At the start of the press conference, David Moyes says, well, we're out of the cup, I'm putting that behind us. Him being cold on the questions later on was nothing to do with him being out of the cup. He was just being a bit of an arse on the people asking the questions, in my opinion. And I don't want him to start doing that, because I do like him. And I don't want to fall out with David Moyes. I really don't, because I want to keep calling him the Moyes siren and love him like I did at the end of last season. So I don't think he needs to be too much of an arse, to be fair. Some people will back him up and say he wasn't. But you just don't need to be that miserable to people when they're asking the questions. The questions wasn't that bad. And I know one of the questions, someone asked him something, and he's twisted it that they was implying something on the question, and they wasn't. So he twisted the question that they asked to act like they was going against him, and there wasn't. That's my little rant on that. And by you asking that, Paul, are you with me on that? Are you thinking he was a little bit mardy?
He was a bit grumpy, but
yeah,
he's a Scotsman, and it's getting into the autumn term. So thing is, we've absolutely no idea sort of behind the scenes and stuff like that, and it's impossible to have read absolutely everything that went out there, or sort of interviews that were put out there. So if he's a bit pissed off about something else, we've all had it where we're in work or with the family and we're pissed off by something else, and that's caused us to be a bit spiky with people. So I wouldn't read too much into it. He certainly, I mean, if he wasn't asked, if it was like a lackluster kind of press conference, then I'd be more worried than if he was having an angry press conference. Let him fire off every now and then. It must be. It must be pretty hard, though. It must be pretty hard if you're going through a decent run, and then all the things that are being said about you after one performance that didn't go very well at all, you're getting flagged off about. So it's going to play with your head a little bit. He's fine. It's a nothing thing.
Change the foot. He's on one strike for me. Paul says okay, but he's on one strike. Don't be nasty to the journalists. They go there excited with the questions and try their best to connect the fans to the team and find out what's cracking. Leave them alone. Don't be nasty to the journalists. Right. Change the formation. 4-2-3-1, because otherwise it will end up with 2 strikers. It won't let you change it later on.
I will get on that. When I go back to it.
No, because the only reason I say it is because when I've done it, and then you change your formation after, it'll end up putting Mikel, you put left back, left wing or right wing. It muddles it up. I don't know why. So we'll do it. 4-2. He's a Mackham, he's a bloke, he's a toffee through. He hates Newcastle. Have you done 4-2-1-3 up top?
Oh, there you are, right at the top. I couldn't find it then. So there we go.
There we go. Right, let's get to business, people. We are meaning business. This is the game tomorrow. I have got a pool match tomorrow, so I'm going to literally have to zoom home straight after pool to do the match reaction. And I will probably be watching it on TV at the side of pool. Well, I will be on that on my phone. Right, here we go. Left centre-back, Michael Keane. Yeah. Or is it Tarkowski that plays left centre-back? Michael Keane.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he plays left centre-back. So we'll put Michael Keane in there. I'm less stressed about putting Michael Keane there. He ain't done majorly bad for me at the minute, which I like. Some people probably think I hate him. I just hate the way he used to play. Now he's playing a little bit better. I can accept. Tarkowski, he gets a little bit of stick now. It just seems that when Michael Keane's doing okay, people want to jump on Tarkowski.
They need someone. Got to jump on someone's back.
Supposedly. But it's worth the effort because I have a 24-hour shift. Yeah, well, Emma, I'm bricking it a little bit myself, to be fair, because after going out in that cup, if we don't pick ourselves back up quick, it's adding more fuel to the fire, I feel, because Everton's a little bit angry about that cup. So, yeah, we need to bounce back here. And West Ham isn't an easy game. Centre and midfield. So we've moved James Garner away from the left-back position. We're presuming Mikalenko's going to play there. So it makes James Garner available in the centre. So we've got Timur Abunan, Garner Gay, James Garner, and we've got possibly that Dewsbury Hall or Alcaraz could move back there if needs be. Garner Gay's always a cement, isn't he? He's got to put Garner Gay in there.
I think so. I think he could be the player that Moyes puts his mortgage on. Do you know what I mean? Rightly or wrongly. But yeah, it seems to be that James Garner is going to always be in the starting lineup if he is fit.
Not Tim. Nail him on the bench now. I'm not happy with Tyrion Burnham, Scar says. Yeah, I'm with you, to be fair. He has been decent to be the third man sometimes, but no, I can't. I think Tyrion Burnham's not getting in for me too. Yeah. There we go. So we've got James Garner there, and then we've got Garner Gay. Yeah. James Garner does need. He played all right last game. He just needs to step it up a little bit. Yeah. Hopefully he starts putting in a few goals as well, James Garner, in that position. He has scored a few.
He did well at left back.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he's been working on shooting from distance, isn't he? He fancies a free kick now.
Mm.
We see
quite confident.
Nearly scored at the bar in the last game, so slight danger, maybe. It's I suppose it's this kind of area now. Everything seems fairly settled at the moment. Obviously, there's 2 key players that are injured. And I say key as in Branthwaite. And Merlin's, a lot of people see role as in he's just going to, roll into the side. But it doesn't seem to happen for him yet. Well, we'll see what happens. So at the moment, everything else seems fairly standard, same-ish, uniform. So Jack's going left, I would imagine.
Falcon Blues TV in the house. I'm good, thanks, Emma. I'm off work Tuesday, so looking forward to a few and refreshing bevies after the match. Going to stick around and shout out to we have had you on. We do get some boss people in the comments. I will put your comments up. We don't ignore you. We love you. So we're sorting the attack out now, and we know that it's going to be Grealish and it's going to be Illerman and Jai, and it's going to be Dewsbury all in the 10. Alcaraz could be in the 10, but we feel Dewsbury all is probably more what's going to be. I think David Moyes really likes Dewsbury all, by the way, people. I think he's a big fan of him. He likes what he does.
Massive, yeah.
And rightly so. I think he's a good player.
Works
Just needs
hard.
to keep scoring, though. Assists and scoring, works hard, needs to keep producing. Now, I don't want to see... well, I say the Leicester Dewsbury all, but Leicester did well at one point before they got relegated. I want to see the Chelsea Dewsbury all. I want to see Europa League Dewsbury all. This is the big debate where me and Paul fall out now. Who we're playing up front? That's going to be what we talk about now. Then we'll put your lineups on the screen, people. Do like and share, people on the channel. Here we go. Because
that's the argument. I think the just going back to the Dewsbury Hall thing and Moyes, we've often said on here it's about relationships in the side and how well they link. So we always look back to why Baines and Pienaar were a good duo, is because they got on well and they had that sort of understanding about what each other would do. I think Dewsbury Hall seems to be quite an amenable character. Where he gets on well with people and works well with people. So he's got a good link with Garner by the looks of it. He's got a good link with Grealish. And who has he got the best link with going forward? Would that be Beto? Would it be Barry? Interesting. But I would say you start Barry and you bring on Beto. That's at the moment that's the ship I'm sailing on. Rightly or wrongly?
I personally think Barry looked like he's lacking confidence last game. And I get you're only going to get confidence by starting and scoring. I do think when he scores that goal, he needs it badly for his confidence. So I get why people would start Barry. And we paid a lot of money for him. And I watched the player that we was linked to for Newcastle, 95 million. We was never going to get that striker. But I watched him score today. Good header. I'd start better. Wow.
Would you? There's no it wouldn't.
Oh, I meant to mute myself because I was coughing. I muted you. What the heck? That's please.
I was going to
drop loose saying I've got a cough on it.
Sweet joke.
Give up.
What I was gonna say is that neither of them have made a complete strong case for being the starter.
No,
neither of them. So it could be either way. It could even go down to just the last training session and one of them does something in training and pulls off a worldie in training, and that makes up Moyes' mind for him. So it might just be based on something that we've not seen, because they've been pretty close in not good ways in the last few games.
I don't know how much it matters.
I'm gonna have to choose one of them.
Similar to what you're saying there. Scar's saying similar thing on there. Hopefully, the training Beto and Barry have ran into each other and banged heads and woken themselves up, because they've been shy this season. Both of them do need to wake up. Just need a goal. But I did put on X that Beto's going to get a brace this game, and a lot of people were laughing at me saying I was drunk. But I honestly do think, personally, the West Ham's defence that we put on the screen earlier on, their two centre-backs won't like Beto. They won't. And I think a lot of games that we've come up against in the last couple of games have got really big centre-backs. Like Cop-height centre-backs, you know what I mean? Virgil van Dijk, big centre-backs, not really that good for Beto. A lot of ones, the Wolves centre-backs was quite big as well. I think Beto will do well against these. I really do. And I think Beto will smash into the centre-backs a bit more than Barry. Barry is better with his feet and more technical. So, I don't know. It's a hard one. One of them needs to grab that position, don't they? Hot take. I'd try Dibbin up front. He can hold the ball. I think we need a big striker, though. I do. And I get it. And I'm not saying no, because no one's right. I don't know anything, but we need a big centre-forward up top. For me. I think we do need a big centre-forward up top. I really do. Especially with the balls that Grealish is going to be whipping in. the balls that Njai could be whipping in. Dewsbury's got a good cross. He's going to be whipping them in. James Garner, he could whip a ball through. We need a big striker. I'd be tempted to try Njai up front and give it. I get why a lot of people have got doubts and are starting to try and put Diblin and Njai up front, which they've played before. But I do think we can't lose faith in our strikers. Beto scored 5 and 5 last season. We need to get that back. And I think putting Diblin up front, like we used to do with Gordon and Damari Gray and McNeil, putting them up front, isn't the answer for me. I think we need to just sort our strikers out because we're going to need to at some point. And this is the game. This is the game. Whether we give the chance to Barry or whether we give the chance to Beto, they've got to wake up and they've got to take it. Not be scared. Don't be scared because I'm not being funny. If you give me the chance to be a striker, and this is me, I would fancy myself to score goals with Grealish on the wing and Njai on the wing, putting balls in the box and putting balls in tight positions and being able to being able to thread it through with a needle of an eye. I'd love it. I would really, back in the day when we had no people that could set you up and no people that could carve chances out, fair enough. But now I honestly do believe we've got players that can put goals on a plate for the striker. The striker just needs to friggin' wake up. Wake up. I'm interested to see what to do. And Moyes won't take it, by the way. Moyes is like, he gets angry if strikers don't score goals. So Moyes will get these strikers up for it, I'm telling you. Who we putting in anyway? It's a bit more conversation than what we probably thought.
Well, I'm gonna concede, and I think you've probably got the edge on that one.
Well, so. You've got Barry in your competition thing, and I've got Beto on it. So obviously, I'm going to put Beto in because I've got to win the competition.
But also, Barry hasn't got any points for me yet, but Beto's got points for you. So I think it should be Beto based on that.
I don't like that you back down. To be fair, I would like you put on more of a fight to have got Barry in there.
I haven't got any ammunition.
We'll see.
So
I can't see. The good thing is as well, I can't see. We are going to put your lineups on the screen now, people. We've just finished ours. It took us ages to complete it, as it always does.
Yeah,
it's probably what you expect.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna go back there. That was interesting. Can we have we had it. Let's how do we get back on it? Oh yeah, Beto. What about Beto? Because that came up a minute ago. That would have been a little bit nicer to be
Beto the brace man.
Yeah.
Beto the brace man. He's gonna smash it, you know. And I'm putting the word on the line. Beto's going to score tomorrow. I honestly do believe it. Watch. I don't even know why. I've got nothing to back it up, as Paul says he hasn't with Barry. But he's going to be... Grealish is going to just put some balls on the plate for Beto and he's going to smash them in the back of the net. Watch. You watch. Beto's a big man. Tomorrow, Beto, brace. I'm not on about in his mouth. I'm on about a brace. Let's do this. Right. What have we got in the
loads of lineups. Let's start with high standards. So pause. So Pickford, Zaha, O'Brien, Kino, Sparky Tarky, Salisal and Samiko at left back. Galloping. I don't know if his legs are long enough to be galloping. Garner, Jimmy Garner of Tranmere, Mancrush, Jack at left. Stately Home, KDH in the middle with incredible Skilliman on the right-hand side. And then Big Barry, not Big Beto, Big Barry for Paul.
I've got to stop you here on this lineup, Paul, right? I am really happy that Keane's doing well, and I will put my hands up and say he's playing better than what I thought he could. But I can't call him Keno right at this bloody moment in time, I tell you, because the way you say Keno makes him sound like an absolute legend of a player. Keno, I can't be calling him Keno yet. It needs to be scoring like at least two a game.
Well, compared to what it's been previous, he's increased monumentally. He's far better than he has had.
Yeah, he is playing better. But I'm not on the Keno yet. But Paul is a big fan of him. Clearly,
If he scores tomorrow, though,
he probably will. I don't mind bluffing to be. Yeah.
Will you say Keno tomorrow on the aftermatch?
I admit he is playing better and stuff, but it's going to take a lot for him to make me fall in love with him. So Keno, you're not Keno to me yet.
Scar reckons Pickford, O'Brien, excuse me, Tarks, Keno, Miko, Ghana, Grealish, JDH, Skilliman, Beto is the one. I'd imagine most lineups are going to be the same, except with argumentative striker choices. So Beto up front for Scar. Nick is the same. He's gone for Teza Baza.
Yeah, Juice Pure, Grealish, and he's gone for your Barry. Yeah, Nick Carr's on your team.
Yeah,
me and Nick Carr thought we were friends, but there we go.
Emoji time. Emma's
come on. Let me just get the screen out. So we're getting good at this now with Emma's emojis.
Right. So, Pickford.
Peachy bum. Emma likes Pickford's bum. Although she probably likes Grealish's bum as well now. The giraffe is Jacob Bryan because he's tall. Has he got a long neck? I don't know about that. The trophy is Tarkowski's ears. He's got big ears. I love him, Tarkowski. The clown is Michael Keane. He used to be a clown, but now he's Keno to Paul over here. Left back is Mikolenko. Mikolenko cut his head open one game and had a bandage around. Really cool picture. The two legs is... I was going well. What's the two legs again?
Go Grealish. It's got to be calves in it. It's got to be Grealish.
Yeah, calves. Oh my days, Danielson. I was doing so well, and I knew that as well from last time. The two legs is Grealish's legs. Obviously, everybody loves Grealish's legs. The flag is Ghana gay. We know he won't wear the rainbow laces one game, and it's been held against him forever. Ex Red Devil James Garner used to play for Man United.
Yeah.
The Dewsbury Hall Hotel. That's the hotel after that. Yeah. Iliman Njai is ill. That guy's ill there. And the crown for King Beto. See you later. That is going to wrap the show up on that, baby. That was good, wasn't it? That was good.
You did well there.
Emma will be happy there. I'm telling you.
All good. Yeah. All good. Liam gave me half. Liam gave me half for that. Maybe that's all that we'll need, to be fair. That back four and the two defensive.
Someone get sent off?
Maybe it will have a few sent off. Who knows? Falcon Blue. Love the fact that Falcon are in joining us tonight. That's good.
We'll have to get him on as well. We'll have to get him on again.
Oh, yeah. And everyone the same, including Sexy Calves and Skilliman. Barry up front for Falcon. One for Barry. And Eltel as well. Also
Barry, yeah.
Lots of Barry love.
And I know, by the way, I already do know that a lot of people are against Beto now. Not against him. I'm not saying they don't want him to do well, by the way. I'm just saying some people are losing faith in Beto. I am a rare one that for some mad reason in my head, I've still got faith in Beto and believe that he can do it. But I completely understand where the others are coming from. Let me just point that out. I can see why you've got Barry in there.
Do you want Nico? Yeah. Do you want a bit of Beto love? There you go. Azra.
Yeah, there you go.
Same. There's no changes that anyone's put in yet, other than the striker. So Beto. You did the emojis for Emma, where she did Beto at the end. This is just in case it doesn't work out, and we've got Barry there at the end. Do you get the Barry one?
What is it?
Barry Island.
What's Barry Island?
Have you seen it? Well, it's in Wales. But have you seen Gavin and Stacey?
No, my partner watches it, but I don't watch Gavin and Stacey.
Ask Chloe and ask her if she knows what Barry Island is.
Yeah, she'll know what Barry Island is. I know what it is now. I don't know. That's the good thing about being done. Sometimes you learn from mistakes. I know what Barry Island is now.
Scouts for the new one, not been mentioned before. What about Alcaraz up front?
Yeah, he did play up front for Southampton, I remember.
He's not doing much else. unless he gets brought on after however many minutes.
I think Alcaraz would put himself about up front, can head the ball as well. Alcaraz, I'm seeing Alcaraz now. You're saying him playing up front, and I'm seeing a little bit of Jimenez for Wolves, that type of player. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could see it happening.
It's not the only one. Pooters mentioned it as well. I love Pooters. Yeah, I'll try and do this. In sort of a Trumpton. Ask your granddad's a Trumpton kind of thing. Picky, Mickey, Taki, Keane, Garner, Gay, Dewsbury Hall, Dibbly, Dribbly, Grealish, Beto, Alcaraz.
That was good, to be fair, wasn't? That was better than what I could have done. Hope you appreciate that, Pooter. Hope he nailed it for you.
Very good. So, some shouts for Ndai, some shouts for Beto, lots of shouts for Barry, and a few shouts for Alcaraz.
In the comments here, General says Beto and Barry offer different things. Barry is only going to improve with more minutes, though. I do agree, and I do agree. I think that for Barry to improve, he needs games as well. So that's the worrying thing. You play Beto scores. Barry needs to. We'll be okay. I don't know what it's Moyes' problem, isn't it? It is Moyes' problem, but we'll moan about it if we don't get it right. Of course, we will.
Yeah.
Can't be any worse
than they're the lineups, though. They're the lineups that we've had, and lots of different shouts in the comments. But yeah, it seems to be this week. That is the main position that people are looking at. It was all dependent last couple of times. You all right?
I did mean to put some build-up music on then for the lineup prediction.
The lineup prediction or for the goal prediction?
Oh, yeah. It is that time, baby. It is lineup time, baby. Baby. Don't try and do wrestling commentary with a cough, people. Lineup predictions. You know what? This is how I know I've got a cold, This is how I know I've got a cold. What am I doing? No wonder I dropped a bottle of Lucozade all over my sticky floor here. No wonder I've just said something wrong early on. It's not even lineup predictions. It's score predictions, people. Score predictions. Yeah. It's score predictions. I'm awake now. Don't worry. Bloody hell, I'm a strong guy. I'm nearly knocked myself out then. It is score prediction time. It's your favourite part. And I put the music on everything and said the wrong thing. It's score prediction time. So if you've been listening in and you've been blanking us because you think, you know what? I'm not going to comment on their channel. I'm not going to show them that I'm interested. You're going to probably want to be interested now because it is score prediction time. What we do on this show is we want your score and we want your goal scorers. So we want it all. So in the comments now, put your score, put your goal scorers, and we'll read it out. Because we read your comments out. We don't think we're better than anyone, so we read them out. We won't blank you. I've been in the comments before where I've commented and it hasn't even been read, and I've been a bit gutted. We won't dodge you. We'll read your comments out. That's what we do. We're a fans channel. We're the people's channel. Toffee Bluecast.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. Was that good? Yeah. Cheers, man.
Get that on the graphic.
Well, sometimes I feel like I'm meant to be here. What can I say? Right, so seriously, let's get into business. I am going to go first. I'm not even going to put you first, Paul. I'm going straight in for the kill. I don't even know my score prediction. I don't know my goal scorers, but I'm going in first because I'm not having it. Went out the cup, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. And the only way we can make up for us going out in the cup is by going absolutely spanking West Ham's arse. And we're going to do that, by the way, people, because we're going to beat West Ham 3-1. That's going to be the score. And I think West Ham have got fantastic players, so that's a good score. Let me just say that. The goal scorers for us is going to be Beto at brace and Dewsbury Hall. The goal scorer for them is going to be Ward-Prowse, a free kick. 3-1. There's your goal scorers. Have that, West Ham. See you later. New manager bounce. No. Like that was good. I didn't think like that either.
That was very good.
Yeah,
we should record that
again. Yeah, I feel like there's two clippers there, Paul. I really do. That yeah. Does it make you think that's actually going to happen? The fact that come out so natural, I actually think it can happen. I'm not going to completely say it was. I did say Beto was going to score a brace before we started the channel.
You did,
So
and then you changed.
it was easy for me to say the score prediction because I already had Beto with 2 in there. So, yeah, 3-1. It had to be more than 2. 3-1. Beto Brace, Dewsbury Hall in the 10th, scores. And then, I think Ward Prowse, he does score against us. There you go, 3-1. That's my prediction. Paul, what is yours? Hit me with your score prediction, matey.
I am quietly confident, which I don't like normally. I think at the Liverpool game, second half was good, but we were toothless. I think we'll bite more at home. I think just the fans won't accept us not creating anything. So I think that we'll be on top of it. I think they might have a bit of the ball, but I just think attacking wise we'll be a little bit stronger, particularly on the counter. I think their forward players, I think just a lot of their players will be trying to make something happen, but I don't think that they're actually sharp enough at the moment to do it. So I think we can break away a little bit, and I think 1 or 2 battles will be key. Grealish against Walker Peters, for example, I think will be ideal. I'd like Jack to get a little bit quicker on his right foot and have a shot, and I think that will happen tomorrow. So I'm going Grealish, and I'm going Beto as well, and I think we'll hold them at 2-0, and then I think the rest of the game will sort of fizzle out. So for me, 2-0 home win.
Really good now because I wanted to give Jack Grealish a goal as well. So I wish I would have gone bigger on the score and give Jack Grealish one as well. That is Paul's score prediction, people. I can see you all getting your score predictions in. We want your score and your goal scorer. We are going to put them up in a second. So your score and goal scorers was, Paul, sorry, say it again.
Grealish and Beto.
Grealish and Beto, 2-0. And I did put it up there in the comments. Liam says we need to keep up this unbeaten run at the. I think that's massive, personally. I do think we've got to hold on to that. I do like that we're unbeaten at the new stadium.
Yeah.
I would like to hold on to that as long as possible. It would be, do you know what? It wouldn't be unrealistic if we could keep that for a long time. Imagine if we. I know some people say I'm mad for saying this. Imagine if we went all season unbeaten at home. That'd be insane. It would be insane. And that doesn't mean we have to win every game. It could be 20 draws, but don't worry about it. Unbeaten at the Hill Dickey. That's what's going to happen. What are the score predictions then? How are our Evertonians feeling? What's the vibes? Let's put them on. And we'll end the show after that, people.
Lots and lots. So,
yes.
I'm just starting going through them now. So if you put it on after this point in the comments, I'll get down to it at the end. So do put them in if you haven't done already. Pooter reckons 4-0. Liam went for a 1-1, but maybe 2-1 at a push. Depends how we turn up.
I love it how Liam was. He did 1-1 and he felt a bit negative, and then he had to quickly chuck 2-1 in. I love it how he backtracked. Then I like that. I'll let you off for that.
I like that though. He knows where he is. He knows his surroundings. Oh, good on him.
That's what you normally do, Paul. To be fair, I get it.
It is sometimes.
Yeah.
Hazrat 2-0. He's gone Skilliman and KDH as well.
Yeah.
So
I like that, Hazrat. I do.
Good.
Party tunes.
Emma's gone 2-1, and Scouse went 2-0. Dewsbury Hall and Grealish.
A few 2-0s at the minute. Yeah.
Hang on, though. Rod's coming crashing down to earth here. 0-0, just like it was against Villa.
Rod Ross, I always ask for honesty, mate, so I've just got to read it out. But I would.
Fair enough.
Do you know what, though? And I hate saying this because I do think we're going to win. It wouldn't be the worst result in the world if we did draw against West Ham. Let me just say that. We just need to make sure we don't lose. But I do think we need to win. I personally do think we need to win.
Yeah. Liam went 2-1 there, by the way. Scar went 1-1.
It's another draw.
Well, we're Everton, aren't we? So 1-0 and die. Nick's in, specific Nick. So Barry getting a brace.
Yeah.
Barry brace.
Oh, so Nick's he's come at me there, you know. I've gone better brace, and he's I see what you're doing there. Yeah, you didn't just give Barry 1 goal, you gave him 2 to come at me. I like it. Yeah, I'm game for Barry scoring 2 BBs, by the way. Yeah, 2 BBs.
Beto brace and the Barry brace.
26 and 60 is good as well.
26 minutes and then on the hour. Grealish. No, that's all right. That
I do want to
keeps
see
it
that.
calm, doesn't it? Really, and then you're all right for half hour. Emma's 2-1 will be Skellyman and Keto.
What's her emoji for that goal scorer though? She's gone 2-1.
For theirs, I don't know. That will be interesting. Maybe she'll come back.
Yeah, Emma. Their goal scorer. I want to see the emoji for their players. See if we can get it.
Liam said 2-1, but we'll go 2-0, and then they'll come back with one late on. So a little bit squeaky bum. Two belting predictions. One from Pause here. 6-2.
I like Paul.
Endai's going to get 2.
Pause is going to be right.
Barry's going to get 1. KDH's going to get 1. O'Brien is going to get 1. Pickford with his pen, which he will get at one point in his career. West Ham's 2 will be Bowen twice. They'll go 2 up, he says.
That's going to be mad if that happens, Paul's, because Paul's going to have to write a lot of stuff down on the competition if that happens. That'd be cracking.
I don't mind doing that, though. I'd do that for a 6-2 win. Jesus.
Yeah.
Falcon Blues as well. They know their stuff. So 7.
Well, they do. You know what? Big channel. Yeah, big channel. And they do know their stuff. So I'm liking this score prediction. So that is, do you know what? That's a big prediction from him. 7-0 to Everton.
Hedging the bets, though, he says, I'm going for a plucky 1-0. But if it's 7-0, you'll backtrack and then say that was your first one. So we have to take your first answer.
Sorry, Falcon, mate. We're only taking you first.
A lovely 4-0. We've had some cracking 4-0s in the past against West Ham. I saw the clip again of Rooney scoring from his own half and everyone going, shoot! which was one of my favourite goals, that. And that was 4-0, I think, that night as well. So anyway, Eltel reckons 4-0 tomorrow. Beto twice. Barry once. Grealish gets 1 as well. And Grealish on a hat-trick of assists. So why not?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, all right. Shell went 2-0. Falcon.
Yes, Shell. How are you doing well, Shelley?
On his hedge bet is 1-0. Keane or O'Brien will get the goal. And
centre back. That's a proper 1-0, that is, though, isn't it? You know, so they've gone when a centre back scores as well, 1-0, and then they chuck a centre back in to score it. That's not confident, is it, when you're chucking your centre back?
Well, maybe that's where
I'll take it. Yeah,
that's where we are. I think if we got a decent score against Liverpool and hadn't rolled over against, well, I'll say rolled over, probably the wrong phrase. If we hadn't have underperformed against Wolves, then maybe it'd be a little bit more solid and confident.
I get it.
So
I get it. We need to pick ourselves back up. I get it.
Yeah, Poots said 4-0 early on, then he's gone 3-0. So we'll see what he comes up with in terms of his scorers.
He's probably going to come back with 5-0 in 10 minutes. And if the stream was going an extra 20, he'd literally come back with 10. Lucky it's finishing in a minute because we're flying in, is it? We are flying.
Well, they're all positive. No one's had us getting beat. West Egg 2-0 Grealish and Michael Keane. I'm just going back onto all the ones that have started after I got there. Scores with his first shot, Grealish, apparently. Some people said Barry to score. Oh, sorry. It's massive confidence if Barry scores. I think it could be like that. I mean, Beto went on a run of, was it 5 in 5? And then, people were thinking, that's it now. Absolute will beat. And then it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just needs a bit of.
Once you get a taste of it, definitely. That's why I give Barry more benefit of the doubt, because Barry hasn't had a taste of the cake yet. I'm telling you, once he gets a taste, and the big thing is, we know we've got the best fans in the world. So once Barry does score and our fans start jumping and rocking, and he feels good and he wants to do it, it'll become addictive. It will become addictive. Barry at the minute is thinking, I've had a couple of games, I'm the striker, and they haven't scored. So he's probably feeling in his head a lot of pressure to score quick for us fans, because he knows that a striker should be scoring. So the longer it goes on, the more pressure comes on him. So we just need him to score and take away that pressure then. And then I honestly do believe, though, Barry or Beto, whoever plays, if they do score one early, they'll probably score one again, because they just need that one goal for the confidence. I really do.
The,
Ollie Cake as well is in the house.
He was, yeah. He's tried his best. Give it a guess. So, right, let's see. Oh God.
Is it a Sunderland fan? Ollie Cake was it right or not? Was it? Maybe not.
He was, yeah. Is
Why
this
not? Was
2-3? Is this 2? Are we losing 3-2, or are we? I can't even think.
Ollie, at least tell us what the score is, and then we can say who the goal scorers are. Because you're not an Everton fan. Well, you might be an Everton fan, but I'm pretty sure you said you're Sunderland earlier on. Look after Pickford for me. So we don't know what. It's hard when you don't know what the score is.
Well, we'll come back to. We'll give him a little bit of time as well, and nice as well because he went and then came back again. So good on you,
Eugene in the house.
Eugene, we can't. It's 4-1. Bam. Who's the hat trick this time? Yeah, Grealish hat trick. Beto gets the other one. Standard.
The show's not a show about Eugene's prediction. Lee Page as well. They're still coming in, ain't they? This is what we say. I know some people would probably like just a 20-minute show where they could just watch it quick and it's not as long. But this is an interaction show. It really is. Like I say, it's the people show, and we put so many comments on the screen. We have, haven't we? It can't be a quick show when we interact with everyone, can it? Which I should be grateful for.
Yeah. So that is a full name, right?
That's one name.
Full name. So that's a name of someone. The first two emojis are the first name.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
And then the 3 emojis after that are the second name.
Yeah, I understand it. That's like, David Moyes. I get it. Yeah, David.
Oi.
Yeah, I get it now. I do get it. Kieran Dewsbury corner. 1-0, Kino. What a night it's been. Emoji Fest tonight, hasn't it? It has been Emoji Fest. Right, people.
It is. Don't mind that.
That's them all, isn't it, Paul? Is that them all?
Pretty much. Zod, a great Zod. Love Zod. A great pick, by the way. KDH corner. Keane, bam, 1-0. Winner, chicken dinner.
We have got through all the predictions now. It's been a cracking show as always. Me and Paul, we always say after we come off this, I really enjoyed that. And it's not just us two talking to each other. We're talking to all you lot in the comments. I know you think you're only dropping comments, but we are interacting with you throughout the show as we can. If you can all hit that like, please do so. We do need your support. Like I say, we go live to Twitter, we go live to Facebook, and we go live on YouTube. So we go live everywhere now. And we're doing our best to give you good content. That is the end of the show. Tomorrow, I'm going to literally have to come back after my pool match. I think it finishes about 10 to 10 and quickly do a match reaction. I'm going to be busy for you. But I'll be here, I will. Big game. West Ham's a massive game. I'm looking forward to it. I don't like Monday because everyone's been. But big game. Massive game. Can't lose that record at the new stadium. David Moyes against his old club as well. Massive.
Yeah.
Right, people. That is it. Paul, what's your last words? You got any good words like superhero words?
Every now and then, every couple of years or something, we get to autumn. So we're just getting into to October now, and there tends to be a 2 or 3 game opportunity, and we sort of say, "Oh well, we did last season, and if we can get a couple of wins on the bounce, then it'll set the season up. If we lose a couple, then we're a little bit pressure, blah blah, and a bit mundane. But another good opportunity to get in that proper top half and consolidate after that. It's not easy, West Ham and particularly Palace, who are 18 games unbeaten apparently in all competitions. But we come out of these 2 games with 6 points. It could propel us into a state of enthusiasm and potentialness. What could happen? So start tomorrow, 3 points. That's what we want. Definitely.
Lovely. I read something just before I come on. It was someone commented something saying Jack Grealish was speaking, and Jack Grealish said, "We are out of the cup, but we're still in the FA Cup." And Jack Grealish says he'd love to win a trophy at Everton, and he goes, "And I do want Europa League at Everton." Jack Grealish says, "I want Europa League." And that just got me ready. That got me ready, because we're on a mission this season. I'm telling you, we ain't lost at home. Always think that. And that's the good thing about having this little record at home. Always think that. Oh, we're at home. We're going to win because we're good at home. We are good. And I won't swear. I am ready. You can tell I'm ready. Tomorrow, let's smash it. Let's have a good season. In my head, all I am thinking this season is Jack Grealish is incredible, and the only way that we're going to sign him is if we get Europa League. So forget that we used to be crap, because we're not anymore. We've got good players. We're going for Europa League, and that's it. That's what we're going to do. So we need to make sure we beat West Ham. We're going for Europa League. We're going to do it. Let's have a boss season, people. See you later tomorrow after the game.